Greetings in the name of Zimpral Majesty. It is I, Mr. Override Quality, the Rex that reigns. Rex reigns, So we're coming out here with episode number 3, which is gonna be. I'm taking off the foot on the gas because I want to motivate and empower also men on this one. Only because 3 is God's favorite number, and I should actually utilize it in the more positive way, enlightening way. And I know what I mean. That other episode, I'm trying to put fire in your heart. I want you to feel it in your heart, or you're a disgrace if you're not doing anything. But here I'm coming here to remind you, as a man, what type of species you are, how blessed you is for you to even be a man. So yeah, this is episode number 3. This is God's favorite number. God is come in 3. God the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. The earth is planet number 3. God died in Friday and woke up on Sunday. It took him 3 days. I, a precious human being, King of Kings, Rex reigns. I was born in March. My son, I had actually planned that I'm going to have a son in 2023 because I know that 3 is God's favorite, man. You see, you can never take away 3. Unfortunately, he was born in February. He was born in February 25. I was going to tell him to come to March, man. On the 5th of March, we'll be twins with my little one. King of the Kings. So yeah, 3 is actually God's favorite number. So today, I will take the foot out of the gas and actually empower men and tell you that you are very valuable. The topic of the day today is, are men really valuable? Or they are these dogs that they are described by other women who don't have a certain form of intellect to actually understand it. Value is derived from scarcity. If anything is scarce, that thing is valuable. The reason why Lamborghini doesn't make numbers like a Polo, it doesn't make cars like Polos. Like I'm gonna use Polo because it is in South Africa, Polos are like what? I don't know. You cannot count 5 cars without counting a Polo. There is no Lamborghini. They will just make maybe 400. 1 out of 400 only in the whole world. Is because they're trying to maintain the value. Because if you're going to see Lamborghinis, there are a lot of people who have money in the world who are forced to buy Lamborghini. There is no way Bugatti will only make 100 of Bugattis. They are not trying to say we cannot make 1,000 Bugattis. They're trying to maintain the value from scarcity. You not being able to find it. Same applies to men. Men are very scarce in this population. The ratio might be 1 to 20. 1 man versus 20 women. Because we have a lot of women in the world. But yet men are still the ones that are creating and are innovating and are changing the world. With the little number that we have. What I'm trying to say is that when God created man, this is just not a friendly reminder, though. It is a reminder to men. Today I'm not going to bash men because it's the 3rd episode and I am willing to take it slow on you just for today. When God created Adam, he gave him dominion and power and said you shall rule over the world, when dominion and power was given to him, he saw what Adam was born. Adam was created by the hands of God directly from the soil. Eve was created from Adam's rib to show what Eve is the image of God through Adam. Adam is the image of God. But God is a man. In the Bible, we never hear any place whereby they're saying she created the world. No, God, he created the heavens and the earth. So, God that is in heaven, according to the Bible, I repeat, according to the Bible, is a male figure. So if we are men who are exactly created like the creator, in a format that is so powerful, our hormones are not the same as women. We are not emotionally driven. We are capable of loving. We are capable of, so we are truly a valuable species. Because of that alone, look at, value is derived out of scarcity. You can say, but there's a lot of men. You can defend that and say there's a lot of men who's in the world. But If we're saying there's a lot of men, let's remove everything that in the world that men created. Men, I don't mean men in a form of a human, because there's men, which means men. Women can be men too. God created men. But I mean men, man, man and a female. Man, the male figure, yeah, that's the correct word. The male figure created literally almost everything. If I can say, comment down there in the comments things that were invented by a woman, it will take you, I don't know, it will take you a lot of time to actually figure out. This is not me going at women though. I'm just choosing you women to empower men, because that's what you're supposed to be. Even God, when he made Eve, he was empowering Adam. Okay, I don't want you to be bored and alone. Here's someone you should love, and cherish. Feel how to love. So what I'm trying to say to all men out there is that you must know that you are very valuable and God looks up to you. You're not a disgrace today. I'm not going to say that. But God looks up to you and say, you are the leader. Even if you have a family, God is looking up to you and say, I'm looking at you. How are you running your family? How are you going to raise your kid? That's why you see most families that are brought up, without a male figure in the household. It's few women who are able to handle that, to raise a son, Yes, a woman, they can raise a woman easily, but a son needs that father figure in the life. That's the uncomfortable truth, but that's the truth. But there are women who still can do it, but they have to empower themselves with a masculinity power, and she has to be a man somewhere, and machine. So what I'm trying to say is that value. Men are very valuable. We do not have a society if men are not existing. So men, you must know that you must stop acting like women, because we need more men. We already have a lot of women in this world. We already have women that are a number of women that is outrageous. It's out of this world, the number of women that we have in this world. If the ratio is 1:20, every man can marry 20 women. If you want every woman to be married, one man must have 20 or 50 per se, because now we have people who are not men, other genders. But what I'm trying to say to you is that I want men to value themselves and know that we are extremely valuable. It's very scarce for you as a man to produce another man. It's very scarce, It's a blessing for you to have a son, because the number, as I've said, the value is derived out of scarcity. The number of men we have in the world, it's less than the number of women we have in the world. So I want you to walk straight and tall and motivate yourself for it. If God has given a chance, Uri, let me tell you something, man. Do you know that in that process, how many minutes are we on? 8 minutes. Okay, let me just use 2 minutes to explain this before I end this video. If this also applies to women, but I'm just trying to let you understand again. Okay, the probability when you are made, when you are conceived as a man, a man will secrete millions of sperms in a woman, Out of those millions, only one, sometimes I'm not twins too, but one sperm will go and penetrate the egg and make it through. But do you remember how many? Don't remember, man. My words are running because I'm trying to fathom their thought. The chances that you could have not been made, are very high. It's a zero probability, because if our parents made love today and you were not there, and the day after tomorrow, there's a say that sometimes we would wish it, if they are fighting, they would even say your father was supposed to leave you in that condom, but simply meaning that the probabilities and chances are very slim that it's you who made it to that, who raised other sperms and made it through, and say, you know what, here I am the one who's being created now. The probability genetically, when X and Y are crossing there, the probability that you're supposed to be a woman. But if you also fight and beat the odds of being a woman and you come out as a man, blessed is you. God has chosen you and is giving you responsibility and dominion to rule over everything and make sure that you run things. If you go to history, it's very difficult to mention women that are having historical effect. Yeah, we have Winnie Mandela here and there, but man, we can go all day. We have Steve Biko, we have Thabo Mbeki, we have Ramaphosa, all the presidents, first black American president, Barack Obama. We have history, we have Caesar, we have in the history long time ago. I can go all day, but what I'm trying to say is that men are very precious. They are looked upon by God. We are the image of God. We are the direct image of God. As women, they are too. They are human. They are created from our rib. So what I'm trying to say is that you all should stay blessed and keep going. Keep going. Today I just wanted to empower you and remind you that you must know what you are very, very special as a man. And you must use that as a fuel to keep going. You know what? For God to even make me a man, is responsibility of the whole world. This house is built by a man. The TV is created by a man. The chair I was sitting on, the phone that I'm using, invented by a man. Man, all day. So, you guys should always remember that they're talking about scarcity. There's one point that I forgot to mention there to empower you, men. What you have to understand that it takes 7 men to impregnate to make the whole world. Because if we get 7 men and we say, come now, and you were going to use your sperm to recreate the whole world, it will only take 7 men. But a woman is not possible, because women must give, the rate of women to make kids is 1 child per 2 years. Per 1 year, but realistically we say per 2 years, because you still have to nurture, bring up the boy a little bit. It's impossible to make kids. But as a man, because you are valuable, you are able, you can make abantwana by millions of kids at a go, if scientifically we are incubating. But a woman only make 1 egg. 1 egg. You are making millions of life. So that's also value. You know what it is? This is valuable. Man is valuable. Blessed are man things, I say, Holy Manuel Selassie, Ja,